My name is Vet Lauzon. I'm an event host, and I've been hosting for more than 12 years. And event hosts actually are the ones who liven up your event when it comes to program management and execution.
When you plan for your reception program, that is, yung content ng reception party mo, first you have to consider yung time management. Importante yan. What time do you end your ceremony? And from that time on, what time will your guests arrive sa reception from the ceremony place? And then what time will you start the program? Kasi meron po siyang timeline. Meron po tayong kinoconsider na tinatawag na transition period, which is normally 45 minutes to 1 hour from the time that you you start your cocktails, by the way. When your guests arrive sa reception area mo, you have to count that as your transition period, wherein they get to have cocktails, they get to do a lot of activities prior to program proper. So, mga 1 hour yan. Anong ginagawa ninyo bilang bagong kasal? Of course, you're going to have your photos taken by your official photo and video team somewhere, and that's gonna take about 45 minutes to 1 hour. So, yun ang tinatawag na after-ceremony photo shoot, post-ceremony photo shoot. Please make sure, especially if you have your coordinators, that your timeline or time plan will be managed well. If you wanna do a first dance, if you wanna have someone speak, or kung hindi someone, a few people speak, but please do not have a lot of them speak. Okay. Tapos, if you have performances by special people around or performances by group of musicians, ayan. If you want to have that as well, plan it inside the reception program line that you will be planning for. If you want to book a certain music group, go ahead and do that according to how you want your music to sound like. Ano bang hilig nyo? Mahilig ba kayo sa classics? Mahilig ba kayo sa upbeat music and full band? Mahilig ba kayo sa acoustic? So whatever plan that you have for your music playlist, go ahead and book them. But it is also necessary that when you do the program, or us as hosts, when we do our program, we would like to have our musical score go along with us, and as much as possible, perfectly delivered. Yung timing, especially yung lyrics ng song. If you're gonna pick a song, make sure that the lyrics would be appropriate for the actual event. If it's a wedding, songs that would be perfectly played in a wedding reception na walang negativity, alam nyo na yung ibig ko sabihin. And if it's gonna be a corporate setup, if it's gonna be a debut setup, please make sure that all your music lineup will be perfect for the event or appropriate for the concept of the event. Otherwise, iwasan po natin yung mga music na malamang magiging questionable because of the lyric line. Now, normally ask the couples if they have a good sound provider, sound and lights provider. Kasi we want everything from the beginning to the end sounding good talaga and very enticing for your guests. Hindi yung tipong pag tumunog na kami, naiirita sila because they would always do this or mag-gesture sila na masyadong malakas, masyadong ganun. That's because the audio is not fully hindi siya applied well or nami-mix ng maayos. So, napoprovide ito ng mga magagaling na sound providers, especially in your area. So, when you book a venue, ask them if they have provided their own sound team or audio or lights team, because they will be the ones who will be providing you this side of the technical side of the event. You have to consider as well, of course, yung liveliness as much as possible. If you're into it, na gusto nyo yung inyong program maging lively, magkaroon ng interaction from all the rest of the guests that will be attending. Talagang importante yun kasi you won't want your guests being invited in and get bored. Gusto nyo ba yun? I don't think I would like that as well. So, might as well consider a host that will really liven up your program plans, diba? I have declined a few. It's because, one, I'm already booked. Okay. Two, maybe because it's against my conviction of hosting such an event, because I know na what I believe in might be compromised. Okay, I hope you do understand what I mean. And then 3, I believe I declined. It's because I have already sensed that the client has this kind of attitude that might not work well with how I work. So, instead of moving on and magkaroon ako ng heavy heart doing it, I would rather say earlier on na I will have to step back. Yeah.